So the relationship between rappers Papoose and Remy Ma seems to be completely over because both rappers take to social media blasting each other, where Remy Ma says that she has been paying for Papoose lifestyle for years, and Papoose claims that he's written 90% of Remy Ma's rhymes.
Here we go now.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Before we get to the mess, let's remind you that the Kempire After Dark, the villain era, is coming to a city near you. First up on July 10th, we'll be in Philadelphia. Then August 5th in Atlanta, August 22nd in DC, and then back here in New York City on September 12th. That particular show has a live stream option. Go get your tickets today. More information on the Kempire After Dark, the villain era, a night of hot topics, talking about the Diddler, Real Housewives, and more, will be available in the description. Let's get to this. A lot of you started hitting me up about this. I guess everyone needs a break from talking about Diddy. The Diddy trial is now on break until after the Memorial holiday. So we will get back to our Diddy updates on Tuesday. I might go live to hear what you guys thought of the first 2 weeks, so stay tuned for that. But yesterday, it seemed as if Remy Ma and Papoose had taken over social media because Remy Ma decided to go on social media and share some more details about what's going on with her divorce. So according to the Shade Room, they said Remy Ma isn't one to stay silent when it comes to her truth. In today's era of social media transparency, the tea doesn't just spill, it pours. Remy Ma opened up about her divorce from Papoose and made it clear there's no bad blood during a live stream. She also addressed Claressa Shields' recent interview and seemingly let fans know she's not blocking anyone's happiness. And if you've checked out any of the videos that we've done on Remy Ma and Papoose's relationship recently, there were rumors that Remy Ma had cheated on Papoose with this up-and-coming rapper. So during Remy Ma's Instagram Live on Thursday, Remy addressed her divorce from Papoose. She explained that she's waiting for it to be finalized. Additionally, she even commented, "Everything is signed and ready to go." She continued discussing their reason for splitting, adding, "I couldn't take it anymore. I said, we can't keep doing this." In a show of good faith, she's even offering to cover his legal fees. I love how they wrote this all nice and sweet, but the way that Remy says it makes it seem as if she's been paying for his lifestyle. She says she was paying rent from jail. Not jail. You know the story, okay? And this is also a reminder to stop looking up to these celebrity relationships, because remember, they were like the pinnacle of Black love. And honestly, that's probably part of the reason what kept them together for so long, was that they were making a buck off of being this Black power couple. So Remy also touched on Claressa Shields' recent comments about her during an interview on The Breakfast Club. Clarissa is currently dating Remy's ex-husband Papoose, and the tension hasn't gone unnoticed. According to Remy, Clarissa should have asked for the topic to be skipped. The rapper can also be heard saying, "I feel sorry for old girl," referring to Clarissa. She even hinted at circles Clarissa's relationship with Papoose may apparently be caught in. First of all, this has been so public between Clarissa, Remy, and Papoose. Any journalist, any media personality is going to ask Clarissa about that situation. And some people say that based on what Clarissa said, she really didn't dog out Remy, but Remy apparently didn't want Clarissa involved at all. And some people might say, Clarissa, stay out of it. This is married people's business. They continue to say social media has been on a meltdown mode since clips of Remy's live stream hit the timeline. Fans are split. Some are backing Remy for keeping it classy. I'm actually surprised because before, when all of this stuff started to bubble over, before Clarissa was even involved, people were like, oh, Remy's doing Papoose dirty. He stood by her side. Now we're seeing a turn of events since Remy took to social media on Thursday. So they said that fans are split. Some are backing Remy for keeping it classy, while others are siding with Papoose and Clarissa. The Shade Room Instagram comment section has been flooded, and it's clear the internet has a lot to say. One Instagram user said, "She's mature and right. She could have said, I don't want to talk about it. Dating a broke man is diabolical." Another Instagram user said, "When I heard Pap was a Pisces, it gave me all the info I needed."
Yup.
Yup.
Come on now. I kind of people. Another Instagram user said, so basically Pap is the reason they aren't divorced when he's probably telling Clarissa that it's Remy holding it up. Well, Pap has his response and shared screenshots of him filing for divorce yesterday. Okay. Meanwhile, another Instagram user says, it be the ones that cheat on a good ninja and play victim after gotta protect your heart from the ones you love the most nowadays. So that's the other side of it. I do feel like the internet is very split on this Remy Ma and Papoose of it all. Those of you that are watching this video, be sure to let me know your thoughts, because I'm sure you all have been watching this all play out yesterday. I have some clips to share as well. Another Instagram user says, I'm happy he found someone that actually loves him. Finally, another Instagram user says, when they get on live giving a speech, they still hurt. She left dog for a battle rapper. According to Papoose, you haven't even seen them together since this all became public and since he's moved on. Meanwhile, they say Claressa Shields isn't shying away from the situation either. During her appearance on The Breakfast Club, Clarissa spoke on her relationship with Papoose, adding, we love each other. She even directly addressed the elephant in the room, referencing his divorce from Remy Ma. Despite the ongoing separation between Remy and Papoose, she commented that it doesn't stop her from giving the relationship her all. Some people might say, like, I would not get involved with a married man, especially when it's so public and it's so messy. And Clarissa had a whole movie about her life come out, and I feel like no one even paid attention to it. That's sad. And honestly, some people might say that's on Clarissa. I would have never even got involved in the situation, especially when you have so much going on positive in your career. He's been truthful from the beginning, Clarissa said about Papoose, and even added, women are women. I don't know what else to say. In regards to the future of her union with Papoose, the athlete commented, we talk about kids and family. Despite the previous heated social media back and forth between the two, Clarissa mentioned that she has no ill will towards the rap veteran. Let me play this clip for you guys.
It's the elephant in the room. I don't have to say it.
I don't know.
In his personal life.
Oh,
yeah, it's the elephant in the room. Like, yeah. But that.
Mind you, no one even asked, but she brought it up. Okay.
And like I said, that's not my place to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll get handled. I just know that from my perspective, I'm with him every day, and when I'm not with him, we're on the phone every day, and we're talking and we're FaceTiming and.
Pause. I feel like that is the comment that we hear from every person that's ever been cheated on. I'm on the phone with him every day. Da, da, da. Not to say that's what Papoose is doing, but to me, I have to point out what I think.
We love each other, so that's just kind of what it is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's a situation, and it is what it is.
I'm assuming you mean like you want to wait till the divorce is like official. Does that hold you? Does that keep you from like giving your all?
No. No, because we're together all the time.
So the all is already given, is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's it. We already talk. We talk about so many different things, and I'm 30, so we talk about kids. And
she's 30, and Papoose is 40 something. I mean, look, she's grown, but I just always think like, okay,
talk about kids and family and stuff like that. But like, that still has to get taken care of. But like, you know, once again, it's not for me.
And pause. How many kids does Papoose have? He's got a couple of kids. He's currently married. My advice to any young woman, she's 30 years old. I don't believe Clarissa has any children. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about her. My thing is, girl, why are you getting yourself involved in this mess? It's a messy divorce. He's still married. He has got a bunch of kids. I would advise her, girl, no, don't even get involved in this situation. And Papoose might be an upstanding, nice guy. Don't even get involved. It's not worth it. This is your opportunity. You have a budding career. No.
Still has to get taken care of, but like, you know, once again, it's not for me. When somebody is just truthful with you from the beginning, there is no secrets. It's just, hey, this is what it is, and do you accept or do you not accept? That's kind of what it was, and he's been truthful from the beginning. Women are women. I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't have any ill will toward any women, and I don't have any ill will toward her. You know.
So y'all haven't spoke or nah?
Nah, I mean, she made her post, and whatever, and that was about it. But like I said, women are women. They're very emotional creatures. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was just, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was emotions or I don't know what it was because I don't know her and she don't know me.
And I can already hear Remy's response to that. So Remy felt as if in this moment, Clarissa should have told him, let's not talk about that. Let's move on. You guys will let me know how you feel. I don't feel like Clarissa should be involved in the situation at all. I think Clarissa should run. And that's not saying that Papoose is not a good man, but no, run. You don't need this drama. Baby mama drama already. They're hugely famous. It's all over the block. Clarissa, run, girl. It's not worth it. I'm sure he makes you feel good and y'all always on the phone. No, run, girl. Run immediately. All right, so let me get into, first of all, what started all of this. I'm going to play a couple of clips.
I've never, ever been with somebody that was just holding me down, not doing that. I was paying rent from jail.
Now he's a wife. Listen, this is what I would like. Papoose, you have my lawyer's information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll pay for it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to pay for it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and ready to go. I don't want nothing. I'm not even asking for child support. My daughter's school, her babysitter, her nanny, her gymnastics, her swimming, her dancing, her health care, her all of that. I take care of it like I've always done. I don't need.
I mean, this also makes me wonder, too, because what is Papoose doing to make money currently? Yes, they did the reality show. I know Papoose, in these streets, people respect Papoose as a rapper. I know he doesn't have tons of hits, but people respect him and they respect his lyrical content. But the only person that I have seen currently out here performing and doing stuff is Remy Ma. Fair.
Anything.
That's giving police lawyer talk. I'm not paying for whatever's supposed to be in them bags. No. Here they go. They right here. Here they go. No. Stop. I don't know what people have. Y'all don't know what people have. My ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with. Ever. Everybody included. Whenever you're ready, the papers are there. I don't want anything, nothing, no things. I would like my jury. I would like it. Could you go pick up my jewelry from out of the pawn shop?
Why is her jewelry at the pawn shop? Just asking questions.
Let's be clear. Nobody's scared of nobody. All of that tough talk. Nobody. All that tells me that I'm coming at you way different than I come at anybody else. Like nobody. There should be no ill feelings at all. Especially in my advice. My advice was like, hey, if you move on with somebody and that person wants to be with you and y'all planning a family together and all that, you can't come and talk crazy to me. How? I'm out. I've told Papoose. I told them, why don't you tell this stuff? Why don't you tell your current come up? Because that's what it is. Tell your current come up. Don't say nothing about me. Maybe not even say nothing about you until shit is what it is. I'm in here on my TVs. You know, me and my daughter, we have the same name. She looks at everything. I'm in here putting certain things in so that when she's scrolling through YouTube, certain things don't come up, and I gotta try to explain to her. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing anything extra. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to prove to nobody who I'm with or what I'm doing, because that's not what I do.
We have to also keep in mind that Remy Ma and Papoose have a very young daughter that they still have to co-parent. And some people might say Remy is so concerned about what's going on with Papoose and she's got a whole son. Is he in jail yet? Because he's been accused of some really terrible things and was arrested for some really terrible things. So that then people go back to that. You're crashing out on social media between the both of you. And Remy has this son that's dealing with some very serious allegations. But okay. Some of the allegations against Remy, though, from Papoose, and we'll get to Papoose in a second, not only is he claiming that he's written 90% of her songs, he's also claiming that she might be bisexual. That was one of the things that came out during this.
That's not what I do. Like, nobody shouldn't have any ill will towards me because I ain't do nothing to nobody. Nobody in the whole situation should have any ill will towards me. Nobody. I mean,
I mean, in all fairness, though, did you cheat on him? Did he cheat on you? Like, it's one thing, okay, if you feel like, oh, you're taking care of him and blah, 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 but then you divorce him, then you leave him. You don't cheat on him so publicly, too. Someone could have ill will. If he cheated on you, okay, fine, but then still you divorce him. You don't just start cheating off each other. It's like, oh, I'm going to cheat now, too. And I haven't recalled if she's accused him of cheating. I mean, people might say that he is cheating because he's with Clarissa and he's a married man. But she's a married woman and she was with that battle rapper and maybe someone else, a woman.
You're just punching the air I've never breathed so freely in my life. I couldn't take it anymore. I said, hey, this ain't what it is. We can't keep doing this. We talking about people being truthful. Truthful? The truth, you will probably literally, like, people will cry if they knew the truth. Like, literally cry. Like, cry. I look at it now and I feel sorry for old girl. Like, I feel sorry for her because I know the circles that's being ran and wrapped around over there. Like, I would cry. I feel bad. I feel bad. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Hello.
All right. So let's take a look at what Papoose had to say on social media, because after Remy went on Instagram Live, then Papoose. Sidebar, I did see someone in the comment section. There was another breaking story that happened yesterday, and the person commented, calm down over there. We're literally in divorce court with Papoose and Remy right now, meaning this both back and forth on social media.
Very strange. I seen a video where she looked outside herself. I'm not accusing her of anything. This is not my style. But the fact that you mentioned my children and fabricated all these stories about me, about this money, when I wrote 90% of your rhymes since I met you, I can type a word from any one of your verses for the past time I've been with you. I wrote like 3 songs on your first album. I can come in my email drafts right now, which has dates on them, y'all, 2016, 14, and you can literally see her lyrics pop up, the whole rapper pop up. But let me say this, though. Let's get to this part right here. We just heard him admit that he's blackmailing her, right? Now, let's listen to her telling me that he's blackmailing her, that she would have been stopped talking to him. Since she want to get on here and fabricate and fake big this lame up. Have you noticed since I moved on, you never see her with the lame no more? She was sneaking around with him in restaurants. What he was at? Cheese Factory, matching outfits, losing the battle on stage, getting cooked by Geechee, getting cooked by Suge. This nigga can cook every battle. I don't know what type of rapper is this dude, man. Never lost a battle in my life. But anyway, keep it moving. We don't care about that. She tried to make it about Clarissa. I just met Clarissa in July last year. I've been dealing with this with you since 2022. Clarissa has nothing to do with this. She's very angry because Clarissa is shining like the diamond she is. World-class champion, Olympic winner. She has nothing to do with this. Actually, Clarissa went on a Breakfast Club, did an interview, and said she don't have a problem with her. This, which aired yesterday. Yesterday morning, I wake up to a phone call of her being belligerent, being a narcissist, screaming on my phone, claiming that Clarissa disrespected her. What did she How did she disrespect you? She said she don't have a problem with you. Then, in the process of that phone call, she asked me, so are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that a question? Am I done with you? I said, she said, you moving forward with the divorce? I said, yes.
Are we moving forward with the divorce? All right. So according to our friends over at The Shade Room, they said just hours after Remy Ma took to IG Live, spilling all the tea about her split from Papoose, the rapper has gone ahead and filed for divorce. This comes after Remy claims that Pap was stalling their divorce by not getting a lawyer involved. But Pap didn't just stop there. He dropped receipts and threw some shade, claiming that Remy's been trying to reconcile with him. But have you been trying to reconcile with her? Why didn't you just file for divorce when you decided to move on with Clarissa? Why are we just filing for divorce today? And you said that this has been going on and that you've been moving on with Clarissa since almost a year ago. That doesn't make sense to me. On Thursday, May 22nd, the New York MC took to Instagram with screenshots proving he's ready to cut ties with Remy for good. On screen grab showed an email confirming a divorce complaint that was filed in New Jersey court with a promise to share the official docket number soon. He added a lengthy caption to his post questioning why Remy hadn't filed herself. This was so easy to file for divorce. Why hasn't she done it? Hashtag pump faking, he wrote. Papoose claimed that he held off filing for the sake of their daughter, Reminisce, citing wanting to keep things peaceful and private, which is something that he has done over the years because he's saying that this all started back in 2022. However, keeping things peaceful and private and you're moving on with another woman doesn't mean that you can't file for divorce. But he said that Remy's bitter antics and clout chasing have turned their split into a circus. When two individuals behave like civilized adults, you can get a divorce peacefully and privately. He added, hinting that Remy's actions could embarrass their child. So he shares the court filing on social media. He then turned his attention to Remy's hour-long IG Live. Roomies, as you'll recall, the conceited lyricist went off on both Pap and Claressa Shields, saying that she's far from bothered about their relationship and quite frankly didn't want anything to do with Papoose. But in response to that, Pap says that she tried to patch things up with him just one day before going off on him on her live. You just lied for an hour straight, he said, but actions speak louder than lies. You just called me yesterday trying to get back with me, and I said no. Papoose's IG post spread like wildfire on social media, with people quick to share their reactions to the news of his divorce filing, where some people saying N-word filed today under pressure. Another person says Clarissa made sure she sped that up by making it be known where her and Papoose stand. And the fact that there wasn't even a divorce filed this whole time speaks volumes. Another person says, now he filed today after she spoke. Another person says, she didn't lie. He just filed today at 5:22 p.m. Another person says, you don't want to file. That lady been quiet this whole time. Your girl keeps responding to questions she could just ignore. Another person says, she thought he couldn't find better. Now that he upgraded, he mad. Remy downgraded, and now she's the provider in her situationship. His daughter can't go to school if they get divorced. I'm confused. She said that anytime that she goes to the internet, she gets results. Another person says, LMAO, not him filing 2 hours ago. Papetti, that's how they put it, Papetti is on it this evening. All right, let me move on from there because this is a situation. Remy took to social media again to respond to Papoose.
Ask him if I'm a bad mom. Ask him. And then ask all of his kids if he's a good father. Ask all of them. Not just the ones y'all see. Ask all of them.
He said I got you high from drugs.
How? Now, this is why we had a problem. Anybody that knows me the only drug I ever did was weed. And I literally just started smoking weed about 18 months ago when I got my strain. Stop playing with me. How what? How you on what? Ain't never do no crack, ain't never do no E-pills, ain't never do no Molly, ain't never do no lean, ain't never do none of that. Ever. And everybody that knows me knows that. They all know that. Always, I heard you say I'm this. She's cheated on me before, but okay, I cheated before, right? Why you stay? Oh, for my daughter. My daughter that you've seen 3 times this year for a total of about 16 hours altogether. And every time you had her, you posted. And I'm like, yo, stop posting my daughter. Weirdo. You know she has her own phone, right? You know she could talk, right? I swear to God, don't play with me. I'll talk. I won't put her on camera, but I'll let her talk. I'll let her talk. Mama, when the last time you seen Daddy? When the last time he called you? I'm not. How y'all call this crashing out? Because this weirdo is sitting over there with his current come-up situation, plotting on me to bring me down, to make him and them look like they doing something, just lying all day. And I don't be saying nothing because I don't care, because they don't affect my bag, because they don't hurt me. But now you're just getting now y'all just too comfortable. Wait, now we got something to promote, so let me start talking about Rem again. Nah, we not doing that. Crashing out is me going over to that little ass apartment and up. That's crashing out. But why the would I do that when I don't care?
Look, and that is the saga between Remy Ma, Papoose, and sometimes featuring Clarissa. I gave you the update that you've been waiting for. That's not a Diddy update. We took a little bit of a break until next Tuesday when day 10 of the Diddy trial begins again. Be sure to check out the Diddy trial playlist that we put together here on YouTube. You can also hear it on the Kempire podcast. If you haven't subscribed to the Kempire podcast, you should, because we have additional content, including some additional Diddy content added to those Diddy updates. Be sure to subscribe there. And if you haven't already, let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this situation between Papoose and Remy Ma, and like I said, featuring Clarissa Shields. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching and for listening.
Here we go now.